The Gathering Grounds is a project of Kilternan Parish Church of Ireland. We had the opportunity a few years ago to have a new centre built, which is fantastic, but we wanted to have a corner of it that would very much be an outreach project into the community. So out of that new build and out of an idea, there began a role, and the role took us to this, which is the Gathering Grounds, which is a community-based café that we run out of the Kilternan Centre. And it runs Monday to Friday from 8:30 until 2:30. It's a project that's open for everyone. We have lunches a couple of days a week. We have coffee, we have buns, we have tea, but the most important thing that we do is we have conversation, and we have a place where people can simply gather. And we have a mission. It's not just about good coffee. It is about good coffee, and it's about really good coffee, but more importantly, it's about conversation. Now, we have 4 words that we talk about here. We're a place of community and a place of belonging, and we're a place, we believe, of healing and a place of growth.
The Gathering Grounds is a place both for volunteers and for our visitors, our customers, and it means something different for everybody. We have, as for our volunteers, we've got volunteers that are, of course, parents in the school who have young children. We have grandparents. We have people totally not connected with the church or from other faith backgrounds, and it's a place where everybody feels welcome and feels, I hope, where everybody experiences God's love. So customers as well, there are customers that come for the coffee, and there are customers that come for the chat. Even during the tightest lockdown, when we were only available for takeaway, people were coming up just for that little bit of contact and experiencing community, even if they weren't in community so much with each other. So I think it's a special place.
We come as a family. I come with my husband, my children, my dad. It's a really great community here. People are so friendly. You can come on your own, you feel. There's like a bit of sense of community. People are chatting to you. If you just want to be on your own, you can be on your own. And the coffee is amazing. And also are the cookies and all of the cakes. And everybody's just so friendly. Everyone's so kind. There's so much kindness here. And you can really see that just throughout everybody, all of the ages.
I come here because my wife passed away in January. Cancer, and before she passed away, we used to come up here, and Rob and Julie used to look after her so well, and she loved coming, and I come for my wife.
Yeah, and this is my dad,
and,
so it's my mom.
and also because they're so kind here.
Yeah, so kind.
People that don't even know you will say hello, and it's so peaceful, and the food, of course, is great.
Everyone, even the chef in the kitchen, is volunteering, Chef Rob, and he has his team of helpers, and trying to think, we've been open for 3 years and how many volunteers we've had as a whole. I mean, I probably don't even know that number, but right now I would say on a weekly basis we have around 25 to 30 volunteers, and always looking for new ones. I think COVID, there was a natural turnover. Some people that didn't feel comfortable, coming back and being in contact with the public, and then there have been a lot of new people that have come through. And we also get plenty of TY students, which is fantastic.
I believe that sense of community is really important, and it's part of my value system, belonging to a community. So it also gives me a sense of purpose on a Thursday when I come up here.
I like getting out and meeting people. I'm retired anyway, so it's good to meet people, and I know a lot of people that come into it and have conversations with them, and that's basically it, and I help out a lot in the kitchen, which I enjoy.
Well, my youngest has just started Montessori, so I'm 3 now. I've had 3 children at home for nearly 6 years, so my mornings are free, and Julie asked me if I was available to help out, and I've been here since early September, and just love being part of the community and just giving something back and meeting people and learning to be a barista.
Well, the Gathering Grounds, as you can see, is always a hub of activity. There's always a cup of coffee, and there's always some people to chat to. But there are things that we have done that are a bit more program-like. Every Tuesday we would have had a soup lunch for seniors. Now during COVID we had to change that, But it's still one of our principles that we gather people. We had a play cafe that met every Wednesday. Again, during COVID, we had to adapt, and we ran an OWT, an Out with Toddlers program. So it's much more outside. But we've used the gathering grounds for our messy church. We had a thing called Sunday nights at the gathering ground, which is kind of a cafe church. We have exhibitions that we run. We have all sorts of events that we try to make happen based here on the gathering grounds. COVID was so hard conceptually for us because our model is about gathering people. So when we were told that people couldn't gather, which was correct and right, of course that's such a challenge for how we do things, a challenge for our model. So we had to think, how could we do that and be creative? So one way we thought was, well, if people can't come to us for a bowl of soup and a cup of coffee, can we go to people? So we decided to pack about 20 or 30 bowls of soup and take that all across the community to senior folk for whom getting out may have been a challenge. Now, did they need a bowl of soup? Possibly not, but what they did need is someone to knock the door and just say, we're thinking about you. So we tried through COVID to create a sense of people gathering even when we couldn't gather. But more so than ever, I think people are genuinely thirsting for a sense of gathering, for a sense of coming together in some way and in some sense. And listen, I know we're not there just yet, but more so than ever, the world, I think, is crying out for places where people can literally be together and feel safe and feel cared for and feel that they are heard and respected. And we hope, we pray that the gathering grounds can be one of those places. You're right, we are immensely blessed by this facility. And the cafe just looks fantastic, and what a great place to be able to minister. But there's a few things that I say as a mantra. One is that the coffee is good, but it's not about the coffee. And the other thing that I say is we didn't build a cafe, we built a concept. And the idea is simple. We just need to create spaces where people can gather. Most days I come here, I look around, and I might know 50% of the people who are here. The other 50% I don't know yet. But the concept is that we as a church are not a closed body, we're an open body. So it's about creating spaces where our posture is arms wide open, where the community feels that they haven't to pass a test to be here, but they are loved. And just by nature of being in the community, they are welcome here. Look, you don't need, fancy cappuccinos and lattes to achieve that. But we do need to think creatively about how we widen the doors of our church to receive people with Christian love.